Kia ora te whānau, Grant Whitbourne back again with another quick language lesson for you if you're starting in te reo Māori. Now today we're going to look at directions. Now you might have learnt from a couple of days ago in another video some of the rules around how we give directions. And the main two rules being when we use e in front of the direction versus when we don't use e in front of the direction. So today we're going to look at an extension of that and what we might call an exception to that rule. So we'll jump across to the screencast and get into it. So today's lesson is really about actions and directions that involve moving in a particular way or going in a particular direction. And I guess what a good way to start with this is looking at those four directions. So we're going to talk about coming towards the speaker, so when you want something to come towards you. We're going to talk about going away from you as the speaker, so if you're indicating you want someone to go away or do something in a direction that's away from you. We're going to talk about ascending, so going up, a direction where you want someone to go up or in an upward motion, and then we're going to look at descending, so indicating that we want someone to come down or move in a downward direction. So first we'll look at those four words: to me, away from me, up and down. Now these are different from, you might already know that runga, R-U-N-G-A, means up. However, in that instance, that's talking about the location of something. So kei runga, kei raro, kei roto, kei waho, they're all talking about the actual location of something, so where something actually is. Whereas we're actually talking about the direction. Like how we actually, so I guess what you might call the journey to getting to kei runga. So those four words. Mai, meaning to me. Atu, meaning away, away from me. Iho, meaning down, we might say descend, and ake, meaning, let's say, ascend. So they're the four words. So we learned the other day for our shorter commands and shorter directions, we had e in front. So we'd say etu, meaning to stand. But if we were saying like look, we'd say titiro. We wouldn't add the e in front of it because it's this longer command. So today we're going to look at these commands, the shorter ones, the ones that say e, because this is really the exception to the rule. And we're going to look at four really quick examples that relate to moving. So we're going to look at e oma, which is run. Actually, I'll delete that. We'll say oma means run. Piki means climb. Heke means descend. And we'll say huri, which means turn. So these are all verbs. These are all the actual doing words. These are words that you can use in a sentence to describe what someone is doing. However, these words here they aren't verbs. They're what we call particles. They're sort of words that don't have a lot of meaning on their own, but they can be used in a sentence to give a bit more context to what's being said. So, for all these shorter verbs, what we'd normally do if we want to give a direction to someone, we'd say e oma. So run, I'm instructing you to run. E piki, climb, I'm instructing you to climb. E heke, e huri, these are the instructions. We use e at the front. However, we can add a bit more context to that by adding these particle words to the end of these verbs. So what we can say is run to me. We could say run away. We could say descend downwards, and they both say descend there, but Iho is, I'm going to change this, downwards. pull that out a bit. And this is upwards. So we've learnt that we say e in front of these to give the direction or the command. However, the rule here, the exception to the rule, is when we add these particles onto the end. So we wouldn't say e piki, or let's start with oma. E oma, and you're saying run to me, e oma mai. That is incorrect. So in this case, what we're doing is we drop the e, and we're just saying oma, oma mai, run to me. Oma atu, run away. E piki ake. Again, wrong. We've got to drop the e. We just say piki ake, meaning climb up. You might have heard this. A common phrase that you might hear is, piki ake in terms of climbing a mountain, or a kid climbing up in a playground or something like that. Heke, so e heke iho. So that's wrong. We want to just say heke iho. So we'd say e heke to come down, but if we want to give it a bit more context, we can just say heke iho. Pardon me, heke iho. We drop the e. The last one, huri, e huri mai. Again, wrong. We just say huri mai, or huriatsu. So that's a good little one you can play with your kids if you've got kids, and you want them to say, turn to me, turn away, turn to me, turn away, turn this way, turn away. It's just a fun little game that you can play with your kids. So that's the lesson for today. Commands, if we're using the shorter verbs, we drop the e if we want to add these particles on the end. If we're not adding the particles, we keep the e. If they're longer verbs, we drop the e. Alright, good luck with it. Let me know how you go down in the comments. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and we'll be able to stay in touch that way.